And even though schools will be closing down, many are working to make sure that students who need lunches will still be fed. This week, Madison, Morgan, and Lawrence County schools will serve lunches, as well as Huntsville, Hartsville, and Decatur City schools. Other school districts are also finalizing plans to feed students. Some will serve lunch as soon as tomorrow.
Effective Monday at 11 o'clock, we'll have basically what's called a grab and go. We are at 6 different locations, 6 different schools across Madison County, and since we don't want people to be in contact with one another, they won't be coming in our school buildings, they won't be coming in our cafeterias, but it's like driving through in the carpool line.
For a full list of schools and days, locations, and times that they'll be serving lunch, head over to rocketcitynow.com and click on this story. And be sure also to keep an eye on more developments with school lunches being served at that link.